What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex. I am back with another reaction video, and this is going to be for you, my fellow Swifties. Well, technically it's going to be for me actually. I'm going to be checking out Miss Americana for the first time. Guys, I am sorry for the long wait. You guys have been requesting this for me for months, man. In case if you guys didn't know, I used to do all my reaction videos on my old Mac. It was literally a 10-year-old Mac. I did everything on there, my reaction videos, editing, exporting, which is why I never did album reactions or 1 hour, 2 hour long videos. If I was to do, you know, super long videos, it would just take days for it to export it, and I was not gonna do that, honestly. Don't worry guys, we finally upgraded here, man. We have a new system. As you can see, I finally have a mic, headphones, earbuds, or whatever. Like, guys, we finally upgraded. But before I continue, if you guys do want to check out the full uncut reaction to this video, you can find it on my Patreon. But yeah guys, let's go ahead and check this out, man. I am super hyped right now. I'm just filled with a bunch of different types of emotions right now, man. I'm like excited, nervous, sad. I don't know, man. Let's go ahead and check this out, y'all. Okay guys, it is now time. As you can see, I turned the lights off a little bit. It is almost 11:30 p.m. at night. Usually when I watch stuff at night, I like to just trim it down a little bit, just not too much light, I guess. Grab a drink, grab some food, let's have a good time, y'all. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check this out. Playing in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Put the volume up high. She's such a great pianist. Such a great pianist. So she's a cat person, huh? Okay.
This is the first one that I started when I was 13. And it says, my life, my career, my dream, my reality.
Oh shit, it's her little journal.
For a while I wrote with quill and ink. That was a phase I went through. Like, I had a glass quill.
Or like
with
her
like
songwriting journal.
You know, my entire moral code as a kid and now is a need to be thought of as good. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Dude, she was just born to be a star. You guys saw like the amount of detail she put inside her journal of all the stuff that she was trying to write for us. Jesus Christ, man. She was one talented ass kid.
Yeah. It was all I wrote about. It was all I wanted. It was the complete and total belief system that I subscribed to as a kid. Do the right thing. Do the good thing. And obviously I'm not a perfect person by any stretch, but overall the main thing that I always tried to be was like just like a good girl.
And now to perform the national anthem, a multi-talented performing artist from Reading, Pennsylvania. Please welcome Taylor Swift.
Hey everybody! Hi Taylor! You know, one of my first memories of country music was when I was 6 years old and my parents took me to see Leanne Rimes in concert. Guitar! I am happy!
12-year-old Taylor Swift.
Hey everybody, I'm Taylor.
I've been trained to be happy when you get a lot of praise.
Hi, Taylor. See, that's Sony music right there. Sony is gonna listen to her CD today.
I had that praise of, Taylor, you're doing a good job at your work.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift, and thanks for listening to Cat Country.
98.1. You're doing a good job at being a songwriter. You're doing a good job at being a musician. Like those pats on the head were all I lived for. No one's going to be watching this because it's my home video, but right here, look at that. Look at that. 60 on the Billboard charts right there.
Oh, this is her first album, y'all. We see Tim McGraw. Shit, that's the only song I know from her first album. If you guys do want me to react to Taylor Swift's first ever album, let me know. I heard it's like yeehaw music and shit like that. But yeah, y'all can let me know. By the way, I just wanted to say too, man. Bro, what the fuck? I'm like already. Why do I feel like I'm about to cry? I don't know, man. This is so sweet. This is just seeing young Taylor singing. Just seeing young Taylor out there getting ready to perform just got me like emotional for some reason.
I was so fulfilled by approval that was it. I became the person who everyone wanted me to be.
Damn. It started off so sweet. It's gonna something sad, some shitty things about to happen. I can feel it, man. I can feel it.
In the middle of the night, in my dreams, you should see the things we do, baby. Ooh, in the middle of the night, in my dreams, I know I'm gonna be with you, so I take my
voice.
time.
Are you ready for it? That's a badass woman.
Are you ready for it?
We saw the performance, guys. We saw it. It was fire, man.
Oh my God, man. So happy. Everybody was so happy watching it.
Hi.
Good morning.
I've just been like running up and downstairs, like moving things around, unpacking boxes, like trying not to think about you calling me with Grammy nominations.
I know. Well, I'm trying to get the full list because right now, in the big categories of album, record, song, you are not nominated.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. It's this is good. This is fine.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here,
And it's very similar. Everything is like this. You know, it's so weird. I said
This is, you know what? Like, this is fine. This is, I just need to make a better record.
Hang up the phone, bro. Hang up the phone. Get the fuck out of here. Was it Reputation didn't win? Or Reputation didn't even get nominated? Are you fucking kidding me? That is bullshit, man.
Well, Reputation is a great record.
No, I'm making.
No, it's not great. It's phenomenal. It's way better than great. What the fuck, bro?
I'm making a better record.
Well, and I'm still waiting for the pop, you know, the pop categories. Those should be hitting any second.
What?
So do you want me to call you right back when those hit?
Sure.
Okay, I'll call you right back.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. No, hell no, man. That is bullshit, dude. You're telling me it didn't even get nominated. Ready for it. Don't blame me. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do, bro. That's probably my favorite Taylor Swift song, man. Oh my god, man. I can't believe this album didn't even get nominated, bro. She got robbed. This had to be like a whole like rob fest. It's ridiculous. What the hell won? What albums got nominated that year, guys? Let me know what albums got nominated that year. That is bullshit, man.
Say that you'll never find another.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. It's so cool seeing Taylor just practicing and rehearsing. Bro, I'm so glad I'm watching this shit right now, man. Just seeing the behind the scenes of Taylor Swift practicing and shit like that. It's so fascinating to see.
It sounds different than I thought it would on the piano. It almost sounds sadder.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's like the only thing I really have minimal stuff, but it's like, so you say that, like, and then you say that you'll never find another like me. Baby, that's the fun of me. I don't know. I don't have no idea.
It's really cool.
You like it?
Yeah.
Bro, I what song is that, man? Hold on. Don't tell me that. I did not know that song was by Taylor Swift. I thought it was by somebody else, man. I forgot the name of it, though.
I think this is the first single. First verse, and like maybe a lower volume so you can hear what lyrics I'm trying to say. And this says it's some bullshit on the phone. I never leave well enough alone. And trouble's gonna follow where I go. And there's a lot of cool chicks out there. One of these things is not like the others. Like a rainbow with all of the colors. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, I tell you that you'll never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's what's one of me. Holy shit. Oh my god, did we just do like this whole verse and chorus?
Yeah.
Holy
Oh my god, so at this moment, this was the very moment where she figured out the whole verse and chorus of the song. That is dope as hell, man. I'm so fucking glad I'm watching this, man.
shit.
That is awesome.
Everything up to that point is good. I think you look like you might need a rest.
I don't need a rest. I'm fine. This means it's working.
Mama Swift, bro. Mama Swift.
There's so much pressure going into putting new music out. if I don't beat everything I've done prior, it'll be deemed as like a colossal failure.
Maybe first I could talk to you about kind of new album stuff. There's gonna be from 16 to 20 songs on it, is what I'm guessing it's gonna end up at. That's what I was hoping for.
Lover.
Everybody in music has their own sort of niche specialty thing that they do that, you know, sets them apart from everybody else. And my storytelling is what it is for me. I know that without me writing my own songs, I wouldn't be here.
That's what I love about Taylor Swift too, is like, I have never like heard a female artist have such great storytelling. Bro, when it comes to just storytelling of songs, man, there's no female artist that beats Taylor Swift in that. There's just nobody.
We can leave the Christmas lights.
You got it. You got it.
We can leave the Christmas lights up till January.
There is an element to my fan base where we feel like we grew up together. I'll be going through something, write the album about it, and then it'll come out, and sometimes it'll just coincide with what they're going through. Kind of like they're reading my diary.
Guys, I am so glad y'all told me to check out these songs, man, because now I'm like kind of caught up now with this video.
Okay. This is a song I wrote yesterday, and it's about a girl who's just different. And I really like it because it's just so happy. So this is called Lucky You.
I have to be honest with you, this song was seriously finished 5 minutes ago. So, you know, I usually have these things memorized, but I just finished it 5 minutes ago. So, let's watch the tide chase the waves into the sand. I wonder if the sad heart feel the warmth of my hand.
I started playing guitar and wrote a couple songs, and I've written 150 songs and written every song on this album, so.
You said you were a freshman when you wrote this?
I actually came up with the concept for it in math class my freshman year.
You know, I've had a single out now for about a month.
So she was a freshman in high school when she started writing the songs for her first album. Damn, y'all. This is something I gotta check out too, man, because like, I'm not really like a big fan of like yeehaw music, but hey, if you guys want me to check out Taylor Swift's first album, let me know.
There's this radio station called KZLA. I want each and every one of you to call them up and tell them you want to hear a song called Tim McGraw by this girl named Taylor Swift. Please.
You said the way my blue eyes shined, put those Georgia stars to shame that night. I said that's a lie.
16-year-old girl released her debut country music album and dreamed of making it big. Well, today that girl is as big as it gets.
In the past year, she has taken Nashville and country music on an unforgettable trip around the world.
She went on to sell more copies than any other artist this year.
That made her the youngest person in history to write and perform a #1 country song.
The youngest person ever in the music industry to write and perform a country song. Oh my gosh, she was just born to be a star. And you know what's crazy too, like you can't really think of like that many like female artists that do country music too, you know. And I feel like Taylor sort of maybe did start that trend of like popularity within like female country artists. I could be wrong though, but maybe she did start that trend.
I give myself like 5 seconds a day to be like, yes, this is happening. And then the rest of the day, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make it last.
And the Horizon Award goes to
Taylor Swift.
Like a spotlight on the lake when you think.
I want to thank God and my family for moving to Nashville so that I could do this. And the fans, you have changed my life.
Oh shit, you're telling me our song was in this album too? What the fuck? This was a fire ass album.
Thank you so much.
I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of this car. It's got a one-hand feel on the steering wheel, the other on my heart.
I was in country music and I was doing like a very spectacle type live show. And I remember thinking, this feels like a dream, this feels like a dream, this feels like a dream.
We don't have a song.
But when you're living for the approval of strangers, and that is where you derive all of your joy and fulfillment, one bad thing can cause everything to crumble.
And there's only one lady that can actually make an arrival as angelic and as beautiful.
I know what the fuck this is, guys. I know what the fuck this is. This is where it all started. This is where her life started to crumble a little bit. Oh my god. Do I want to see this?
Beautiful as this, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Taylor Swift.
And the Moon Man for Best Female Video goes to Taylor Swift.
Thank you so much. I always dreamed about what it would be like to maybe win one of these someday, but I never actually thought that would happen. I sing country music, so thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Bro, shut your ass up, dude. God damn, man.
One of the best videos of all time.
I was standing on stage and I was really excited because I had just won the award, and then I was really excited because Kanye West was on the stage, and then I wasn't so excited anymore.
Hey Taylor, are there any hard feelings towards him?
I don't know him, and I've never met him, so.
So were you a fan before?
Yeah. It's Kanye West.
I'm not gonna lie, man. If I was Taylor Swift in that moment, I would have just smacked his head, man. Goddamn, Kanye, bro. This guy, and Kanye got hella problems now, man. That guy needs some help. Jesus Christ. I'm so glad his career declined. His career is dead. His career is over. I'm kind of happy about that.
Are you still a fan? I take it now.
You know, I don't know him, and I don't want to start anything because I had a great night tonight.
Everyone is talking about this Kanye West thing, aren't they? In case you're lucky enough to have missed it, Kanye West interrupted a young singer named Taylor Swift while she was...
President Obama calling Kanye West a jackass.
I can name you 10 or 15 people that he wouldn't have gone up there and taken that mic away from, but he did it with a 17-year-old girl because he could.
It was so echoey in there. At the time, I didn't know they were booing him doing that. I thought that they were booing me. For someone who's built their whole belief system on getting people to clap for you, the whole crowd booing is a pretty formative experience.
That's crazy that Taylor Swift thought these people were booing her, man. And it's so sad how it's like a 17, 18-year-old girl who just won one of her first ever awards, and a well-known musician like Kanye West decides to go up there and take that moment away from her. That is just super childish by Kanye, man. He's a fucking disgrace, bro. Don't get me wrong, guys. There are some Kanye songs I do like, but after hearing some of the shit that he did to Taylor Swift and some of the shit that Kanye West is up to nowadays, bro, I really don't even like the guy anymore. I
walked through the door with you. Air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there, just sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer, even now.
All too well.
That was like sort of a catalyst for a lot of psychological paths that I went down.
We're singing in the car,
and not all of them were beneficial.
Autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture it.
It was all fueled by not feeling like I belonged there. I'm only here because I work hard and I'm nice to people. That work ethic, like, thank God I had that work ethic.
Tell him.
Like, I can't change what's gonna happen to me, but I can control what I write.
Looking at it now, it all seems so simple. We were lying on your couch. I remember.
That's a fire-ass album.
I really just went to this place where I was like, I'm gonna prove myself. I'm gonna make sure people know I deserve to be here.
The New York Times said, by making pop with almost no contemporary references, Miss Swift is aiming somewhere even higher, a mode of timelessness few pop stars even bother aspiring to.
Taylor Swift has done something only the Beatles have done. An album at #1 for 6 weeks for 4 consecutive albums.
Other aspiring to.
Taylor Swift has done something only the Beatles have done. An album at #1 for 6 weeks for 4 consecutive albums.
My God, bro. Her album was at her first 4 albums were at #1 for the first 4 weeks. For the first 6 weeks. That's, oh my God, that's amazing.
One magazine headline said it best: Taylor Swift is the music industry.
I'm not gonna lie, man. She needs to rock that short hair again, bro. She needs to rock that short hair again.
That was it. My life had never been better.
Taylor Swift.
I had won Album of the Year at the Grammys for a second time, which I never thought was a possibility. And I remembered thinking afterward, oh my God, that was all you wanted. Oh God, that was all you wanted. That was all you focused on. You get to the mountaintop and you look around and you're like, oh God, what now? I want to thank the fans for the last 10 years and the Recording Academy. I didn't have a partner that I climbed it with, that I could like high five. I didn't have anyone I could talk to who could relate to what I, you know. I had my mom, but I just wondered, shouldn't I have someone that I could call right now?
Who's her mans? Who's her mans? Joe? Joe?
Do you eat burritos?
Joe.
Do you?
Of course I eat burritos.
You see, y'all, I have some T-Swift knowledge, man.
Some people don't.
Who doesn't eat burritos?
I didn't ever eat burritos until like 2 years ago. I had never tried. I just had never tried one.
That's the weirdest niche thing.
Yeah.
And I'm
You ever do that?
Oh.
For crunch?
No.
That's spicy.
So this is Joe, guys.
I'm about to be 29.
I've never seen it before.
29. I remember those days.
29.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, yeah, there's a part of me that feels like I'm 57 years old, but then there's a part of me that's like, definitely not ready to have kids, definitely not ready for all this grown-up stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think anybody's ever ready for that stuff. You just figure it out when it happens.
I kind of don't really have the luxury of figuring stuff out because my life is planned like in like 2 years ahead of time. Like literally in 2 months they'll come to me with the dates for the next tour.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, so you'll be at Foxborough Stadium this date 2020 or whatever year.
Wow.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's so yeah.
That's funny.
There we go. Incoming. I got it.
Oh no! No! Not the steak!
No, you're on your forehead.
Yeah, well, I don't either that or the lap. I don't know.
Oh,
This is a Rihanna shirt.
Oh God, it's alarming. Want a bite? Want a bite?
Hey, Taylor is ripping a Rihanna shirt. Respect, respect.
What is the advantage? She did a better job of bracing herself for takeoff than we did.
It is like traveling with a pony.
But I love her. But I love her.
She's okay. So what you're seeing here is exactly what Mom decided to do when both of her kids were out of the house. She decided to get a third child, like a human-sized dog.
She's actually my cancer dog. After I found that out, I decided to do something I'd always wanted to do, which was get a really big dog.
Wait, did she just say he's my cancer dog? Taylor's mom had cancer?
That's good, Mom. Yeah, well, that's what it is.
Happy that worked out for you. I'm sorry you had cancer.
I'm sorry. That's really what it is.
She got cancer several years ago. That has been really hard for me because she's my favorite person.
On the third song where I hadn't gotten it started again, she goes, "Come on, Mom!" Like,
Hey, thank God that Mama Swift is okay now, and I hope she's not dealing with any more medical issues or anything like that. I know cancer is the worst thing ever. My grandma had cancer, so you know I know how it feels when you have a loved one that's dealing with cancer. You know, I know how that feels. But I just hope Mama Swift is okay now, honestly.
It woke me up from this life where I used to sweat all these things.
Hi, Dad.
How you doing, babe?
But like,
Oh damn, Papa Swift. We got Papa Swift in the house.
do you really care if the internet doesn't like you today? If your mom's sick from her chemo? gotta be.
Bro, that is fucking hilarious. Does your dog ever do that? Like your dog sees another dog on TV and like the dog just starts barking? My dog does that all the time.
To really prioritize what matters to you. Friends.
Looks good, looks good.
Put in it right now.
Would you like a glass of red wine or white wine?
Can I do some white wine? Oh, you got the red wine? Does that make me
recipe, I mean, and I'd be
a
happy to
difficult
switch
guess?
because it's too adult for me. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Too adult for me.
Oh.
Yo, Taylor got a good sense of humor, man. That's too adult for me. That is funny as fuck.
And
Yes. I'm gonna get some ice for my wine. Do you want any?
yeah. Oh, that's fine. That's honestly just what I wanted.
Yeah.
You're like,
You know, Claire just had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I went over to see her and
How is she doing with motherhood?
well, she's the best because she's like, just so you know, this is what it is. You feed them, change them, they sleep.
Yeah.
You feed them.
You do it all over.
You change them, they
Yeah.
sleep. You feed them. Like,
It's just.
and I was like, so it's like a Tamagotchi.
Oh my god. Like exactly.
Yeah.
So, I think you would be an excellent mother.
Thanks.
No questions. It's so good.
I'm gone for a month after this.
Okay.
Huh?
3 pats.
3?
3 pats now.
3 of them, you say? Well, good luck selling this picture.
Well, so this is my front yard. And I'm highly aware of the fact that that is not normal. I've learned over the years it's not good for me to see pictures of myself every day because I have a tendency, and it's only happened a few times and I'm not in any way proud of it, but I tend to get triggered by something, whether it's a picture of me where I feel like I looked like my tummy was too big, or like someone said that I looked pregnant or something, and that'll just trigger me to just starve a little bit, just stop eating.
She had like a eating disorder.
I thought that I was just like supposed to feel like I was gonna pass out at the end of a show or in the middle of it. I thought that was how it was. And now I realize, no, if you eat food, have energy, get stronger, you can do all these shows and not feel it. Which is really good revelation.
To me it's fucked up how people are gonna come out and say, yo, Taylor Swift looks pregnant, like she looks fat. Like, bro, just shut the fuck up, man. You know, like, especially a woman, bro. That's just like, women don't want to hear like that, man. Women, they don't have to hear shit like that, man.
Because I'm a lot happier with who I am, and I'm happier with, like, I don't care as much if like somebody points out that I have gained weight. It's just something that makes my life better. Yeah. The fact that I'm a size 6 instead of a size 00. I mean, that wasn't how my body was supposed to be. I just didn't really understand that at the time. I really don't think I knew it. I would have defended it to anyone who said, I'm concerned about you. I was like, what are you talking about? Of course I eat, it's perfectly normal. I just exercise a lot. And I did exercise a lot, but I wasn't eating. And you can't. You just, I don't think you know you're doing that when you're doing it gradually. There's always some standard of beauty that you're not meeting. Because if you're thin enough, then you don't have that ass that everybody wants. But if you have enough weight on you to have an ass, then your stomach isn't flat enough. It's all just fucking impossible. You don't ever say to yourself, like, I've got an eating disorder, but you know you're like making a list of everything you put in your mouth that day, and you know that's probably not right. But then again, there's so many diet blogs that tell you that's what you should do. This would cause me to go into like a real shame, like hate spiral. This. And like, I caught myself yesterday starting to do it, and I was like, nope, we don't do that anymore. We do not do that anymore, because it's better to think you look fat than to look sick. And we don't do that anymore. And we're changing the channel in our brain, and we're not doing that anymore. That didn't end us up in a good place.
As your career goes like this, the magnifying glass goes like that.
Taylor Swift did not take herself more seriously. I think that there's plenty of annoying women. I think that Taylor Swift, she is annoying.
She's too good. She's too skinny. It bothers me. All of her model friends. And it's just like, come on.
Lock and load, boys.
Yo, Taylor, you fucked up, Taylor!
We've got a roundup of all the guys that Miss Swiftie has at one point been romantic with, and there are a lot of hotties on this list. Holy date life.
Oh, meet the parents?
She's going through guys like a train.
Can we just get it panned down?
It's beautiful.
I just wanted to show the legs, because as I was telling you ahead of time, you're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight. I think lots of men.
I'm not gonna walk home with any men tonight.
Holy shit, bro. Oh my god, man. But again, you know, it's just them being jealous that this woman is on the top. Again, people are always going to be jealous of your greatness. You know, that's just how people are. And clearly from what we're seeing is that the whole media is just jealous of her greatness, man.
Watch out, guys.
We give you the latest can't look away twist in one of America's favorite celebrity feuds.
Kanye West recently dissed Taylor in his new song Famous.
The song contains a lyric calling Taylor Swift the B word.
I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous.
Kanye had said all along that he got permission. Taylor denied it.
Kim Kardashian released video of Kanye West secretly recording his conversation.
I mean, thanks for being like so cool about it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I really appreciate it. Like, that stuff is so nice.
She posted on Instagram, where in the video is Kanye telling me he was going to call me that biatch in his song?
Swift writing, I would very much like to be excluded from this narrative, one that I have never asked to be a part of since 2009.
I don't buy the story that she was so insulted by that one line. I think she saw an opportunity to be victimized here, and she...
Bro, these, you know, I'm not even gonna say, I was gonna say the B word, but I'm not going to, because I'm, you know, I don't really say that to, you know, but anyways. These dummies, bro, how dumb are these people in the media? There's clear evidence that that Kanye did not ask Taylor if he could use the B word. There's no evidence of that whatsoever, man. Like, how stupid are these people, man? Jesus Christ.
She thought everybody was gonna get on her side.
When people decided I was wicked and evil and conniving and not a good person, that was the one that I couldn't really bounce back from, because my whole life was centered around it. Hashtag Taylor Swift is over party was the #1 trend on Twitter worldwide. Do you know how many people have to be tweeting that they hate you for that to happen? people who got into this line of work because we wanted people to like us, because we were intrinsically insecure, because we liked the sound of people clapping because it made us forget about how much we feel like we're not good enough. And I've been doing this for 15 years and I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of the... It just feels like it's more than music now at this point. And just most days I'm like, okay. But then sometimes I'm just like, it just gets loud sometimes.
When people fall out of love with you, there's nothing you can do to make them change their mind. They just don't love you anymore. I just wanted to disappear. Nobody physically saw me for a year. And that was what I thought they wanted.
The world moves on, another day, another drama. But not for me, all I think about is karma. And then the world moves on, but one thing's for sure. Maybe I got mine, but you'll all get yours.
So Taylor went, what, 2-3 years without making music. I mean, that's understandable. You know, she needed time for herself. She needed time to recover for all the shit that she went through, for all the dumb shit that she went through, all the nonsense. Man, I'm glad that she made this redemption album. And I'll tell you what, man, Reputation, in my opinion, her best ever album. Yeah, man, love it.
The reason why that backlash hurt so much was because that used to be all I had.
I never trust a narcissist, but they love me. So I play it like a violin, and I make it look oh so easy. I've been my case for a long time.
I felt really alone. I felt really bitter. I felt, sort of like a wounded animal lashing out.
Is this the end of all the endings? My broken bones are mending with all these nights we're spending upon.
I figured I had to reset everything.
My castle crumbled overnight. Brought a knife to a gunfight. They took the crown, but it's alright. All the liars are calling me one. Nobody's heard from me for months. I'm doing better than I ever was.
Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps, man. I'm getting goosebumps. I just listened to the full Reputation album literally a few days ago, by the way, guys. If you have not checked it out, it's gonna be on my boy Hard North's channel. I'm gonna leave the link in the description where you can watch the full reaction of me and him reacting to the full Reputation album. Yeah, it was so amazing, man.
I had to deconstruct an entire belief system for my own personal sanity. I also was falling in love with someone who had a really wonderfully normal, balanced, grounded life. And we decided together that we wanted our relationship to be private.
All my flowers grew back as thorns. Windows boarded up after the storm. You put the fire just to keep me warm. And I know I make the same mistakes every time. Bridges burn, I never learned this. I did one thing right. I did one thing right. I'm laughing with my love and making boards in the covers. Just I'm like a brother, yeah, I did one thing right. Sorry, I was bugging up my darkest night. Call it what you want, call it what you want to. My baby's feel like a blue.
Bro, this shit's making me like, goddamn, bro, this is so sweet, man. She's just like, obviously, I'm happy now that she's with Travis. But you know, I'm glad that, you know, Taylor at least had someone during this whole era to, you know, just to take care of her too, you know, and you know, Joe was there for her too around this hard, difficult time. So props to Joe for that. Props to Joe for that.
You want, yeah, call it what you want.
Even though it was really horrible, I was happy. But I wasn't happy in the way that I'd been trained to be happy. It was happiness without anyone else's input. It was just we were happy.
You should take it as a compliment that I got drunk and made fun of the way you talk. You should think about the consequence of your magnetic field being a little too strong.
Wow.
This ain't for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me.
I'm gonna go back to doing my job and I'm gonna make a record I'm proud of.
We can't make any promises now, can we, babe? But you can make me drink me for me.
It's really cool.
This ain't for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me.
Can I have it again?
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, in my dreams, that's when I get to be with you. It's so sweet.
Time to do vocals. What are you doing?
I'm turning on my party shoes for vocals.
Good. We've never really gotten a good take without them, have we?
No. We were jet set, Bonnie and Clyde. Oh, till the switch to the other side,
Like a Dylan-y kind of thing.
but no surprise, I turned you in. Oh, 'cause us traitors never win. I'm in a getaway car. Ah!
And I'm losing my something. Think about the.
I'm in a getaway car, and you're in the motel bar, or like
Yeah, I'm in the getaway car. Left you in the motel bar.
left
Took
you
the
in
money.
took the money in the bag, and I stole
Took the money.
put the money in the bag, and I stole the keys. That was the last time you ever saw me. That was the last time you ever saw me. Driving the getaway car, we were flying, but we never get far. Don't pretend it's such a mystery. Think about the place where you first met me. Riding in a getaway car, there were sirens in the beat of your heart. Should've known I'd be the first to leave. Think about the place where you first met me. In a getaway car, I was crying. In a getaway car, I was dying. In a getaway car, to say goodbye. In a getaway car.
Damn, I need to check out the performance for Getaway Park. That it looks absolute insane. That like the atmosphere in that stadium looks magnificent. By the way, I was having such a hard time figuring out what Getaway Car is about. I'm still having a little bit of difficulty on like exactly what the song is about, man. I mean, in the song she talks about like sirens, stealing money. Like, what exactly is going on in that song, or just like the true meaning of it? Let me know, guys, because I still honestly have no idea.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. So much fun. So much fun. Oh my god. It was amazing.
Hi guys! Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for waiting. Hi. You want a hug? Yes.
That's me, y'all. That's literally me. That's exactly how I would feel if I saw Taylor Swift. I would be just
So
like
nice to meet you.
I don't believe, yeah.
You're the cutest. Guys, oh my gosh. Kawaii. Oh, and I love these. It's fun to make the heart like this.
Big reputation. Big reputation.
Yes.
You and me, we got.
Yes,
You look like a Barbie.
Okay.
Yo, what the fuck, man? Yo, this is making me so happy, man. This is making me so. I love seeing this. This is like so wholesome, man.
I'd just like you to be a witness for something special, Miss Taylor Swift.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna ask Miss Maybelle Marciano to be my wife. I got this special token of my love and appreciation for you. Love you.
Wow. Oh my.
Yo, that is fucking amazing, bro. Imagine proposing to your girlfriend right in front of Taylor Swift, bro. That is fucking dope.
God. Did you know that was gonna happen? Did you know that was? I didn't know that was gonna happen at all. Yes. I was like, you just like, high five.
Thank you.
You guys engaged now? This
Yes.
is a
It's official.
My God, that's amazing. Whoa. Bye guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Taylor probably looks so confused, like, wait, what the hell is going on? Like, is this real?
Whoa.
Never find another like me.
Yeah, ooh.
Boom.
There's no one like me. Like,
That's exactly.
Do you think that you want to stay in LA for?
No, actually.
Yeah.
My wife is from Detroit, so we talked about getting a place to test it out. And then fans found it, and I had to leave.
Oh, would they just wait outside?
They would jump the gate and like try to open our front door, and I was like,
Yeah,
this is not okay.
let's not do that.
That's not okay.
Yeah. There's a difference between I really connect with your lyrics and I'm going to
I want your
break
blood.
in. Yeah. Yeah. I had a crazy dude break into my apartment and sleep in my bed a couple months ago.
what?
Didn't like it.
Well, you can have that apartment. Oh, there it is.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Did I hear that right? Someone broke into Taylor's house or apartment? Yo, okay.
There's that middle.
Okay.
Hey! I cannot believe you're even sick. That's amazing. There are stars next to your lines.
Okay, cool. Strike the band up for 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you sound fucking great, man.
You sound amazing.
Ooh. I know I tend to make it about me. I know you never get just what you see, but I will never bore you, baby.
Maybe your first line should be like, no, I tend to make it about me. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like,
about me.
Like, about me.
Oh, okay, cool. Come on, Brittany, you're blowing it.
You sound amazing. Like you're making it come alive.
I know I tend to make it about me. I know you never get just what you see, but I will never bore you, baby.
There's a lot of guys out there.
Yes.
Sick.
Oh my God.
Thank you
Dang,
so
guys,
much.
I have to check out
This
that
is
song.
ridiculous.
Check it out.
It sounds so fun.
And you're the
like it's so fun.
proest pro of all time for doing this.
No way. Thank you guys. This is so cool.
This is like,
What a
I
good
mean,
track.
like I'm also really so excited that you're down to do like a massive video.
Oh yeah.
Cause it's not gonna be a small one.
Oh, it's gonna be so
My
fun.
idea that I had in the beginning is like, it starts in an apartment, like you and me get in a big fight.
Us two.
I storm out and I'm like,
This we count.
and then all of a sudden, like, I like have like a parade happening below.
Amazing.
And like whatever makes you,
Yeah.
you know, it's just like emo kids, theater.
So guys, is the name of the song called Me? I need to react to that song and the music video. Holy shit. Cause like I told you guys earlier, I've heard that song before, like a few years back, but I didn't know it was by Taylor Swift. That's crazy.
Dance sequences, La La Land, everything.
Nailed it.
And like when it's like me, it's like dancers, cats, gay pride, people in country western boots. I start riding a unicorn, like just everything that makes me me.
5, 6, 7, 8.
If you were to split open my imagination, what would come out of it? I'm sweating now.
Just like me.
I got way too excited.
Okay,
guys. I'm too excited about everything. I feel like I'm just...
This is so cool.
Should I just follow you?
Yes.
She loves that cat, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't like cats, bro. I hate cats.
Just a curious cat in a big world. I really, really care about my home state, and I know that at this point in time, like, my home state is a hugely important part of this midterm election.
Tennessee's U.S. Senate race figures to be crucial in both parties' efforts to try to control the U.S. Senate after this year.
Marsha Blackburn, a self-described hardcore conservative, proclaims her support for President Trump often.
I know the left calls me a wingnut or a knuckle-dragging conservative, and you know what? I say, that's all right, bring it on.
One of the things that, like, outraged me so much is that she voted against the reauthorization of the Violence Against Women Act, which tries to protect women from stalking, from date rape, from domestic violence. And then obviously it's a no for gay marriage. It's a no for them to have any rights whatsoever. I think I'll be really upset if people think that Tennessee stands for those things.
You've been very secretive.
So, Taylor, I know Taylor grew up in Pennsylvania, but she lives in Tennessee. Does she currently live in Tennessee, guys? Like, she has her house there? Let me know.
But how you vote? What you're voting for?
Well, I mean, I just figure I'm a 22-year-old singer, and, you know, I don't know if people really want to hear my political views. I think they just kind of want to hear me sing songs about breakups and feelings.
Part of the fabric of being a country artist is don't force your politics on people. Let people live their lives.
Yeah.
That is grilled into us.
These three women have been the reigning queens of pop and country music. They're the biggest selling female artists of all time, nearly 30 million records sold, and even more fans who always used to love their high-spirited style, their music, and their moxie. Well, that racy magazine cover on the stands today pretty much sums up some of the names the Dixie Chicks are being called in America these days. Traitors, the Dixie Sluts, anti-American. All because of one split-second comment aimed at President Bush right before the war with Iraq.
Worshiping President of the United States.
Their opinion is so ignorant.
They don't know what they're talking about.
I think they are the ditzy twits. These are the dumbest bimbos, with due respect, I have seen.
These are callow, foolish women who deserve to be slapped around.
Absolutely.
Throughout my whole career, label executives and publishers would just say, don't be like the Dixie Chicks. And I loved the Dixie Chicks. But a nice girl doesn't force their opinions on people. A nice girl smiles and waves and says thank you. A nice girl doesn't make people feel uncomfortable with her views.
Yeah, Taylor, great job. You know, it's better to just stay away from the politics. You did the right thing, man. If you were talking about politics, the same thing probably would have happened to you, like what they did to the Dixie Girls. It's terrible, man, what happened to the Dixie Girls, honestly.
My right to vote, but it's not my right to tell other people what to do.
Right there, sister. Come on.
That's it.
I was so obsessed with not getting in trouble. I was like, I'm just not gonna do anything that anyone could say anything about. I'm getting to the point where I can't listen to people telling me, no, stay out of it.
I know.
Can you not play for 1 second? Because I'm trying to figure out this. I really like what I was doing, but I can't figure out what key I was in. It's like 4 a.m. in the middle of the night.
I would be complex. I would be cool.
The Man, I freaking love this song,
The
bro.
field of north found someone to commit to. That would be okay. Thing to do. They would have nothing me behind my back, and then they do. And then Monica, all right again. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can.
Maybe it's like, I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get much further if I were a man. If I was a man, I was a man.
Right.
If I was a man, I was a man.
If I was a man.
But if I was a man, hey, then I'd be the man. I'd be the man.
I guess too, in a way, like the song "The Man" was a way for her to express like some of the political shit that's going on in the world too. So I guess men are more powerful and more controlled than women. So Taylor is like over here making a song about how the world views men as like the most dominant figure when we're really not, you know, and shit like that.
Yeah. I really like that a lot. Do you want to start, maybe if you start a vibe,
Yeah.
then this will just write itself.
Must be so exhausting. You just have to be thinking about this shit all the fucking time.
You are kind of doing a constant strategy in your head as to how not to be shamed for something on any given day. But then you get accused of being calculated for having strategy.
Because it's just this like
It's
a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, I'm good, but it's been you sort of do have to twist yourself into a pretzel on an hourly basis.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like this for a second verse? Lyric, they'd say I hustled, put in the work, instead of shake their heads and question how much of this I deserve. And what was I wearing? Or if I was rude? Could I be separated from applauding business I could do? Applauding when I'd make a move. What's singing about?
Could I be separated from my good ideas and power moves?
Yeah, I like good ideas.
Bro, she could just make anything sound good, honestly. Even at times if it doesn't sound good, like it still somehow sounds good, if that makes sense. Even Taylor's like, what? That does not sound right to me. Bro, Taylor, trust me. It sounds good.
That's it. Just more movement. That's really cool.
Sick.
This is so fun to write.
We drink to the bottles, to the bitches and models.
Wait a minute. Hold on. This is not Joe. Why did I... Guys, my bad. I got it all wrong in the beginning. I think in the beginning I said this was Joe Alwyn, her man's, but no, I don't know. They all look alike to me, man. This is somebody else. This is Joel, I think she said Joel Little, right?
To the daughters, to the visits and bottles, to the night, to the night, like, do you know what I mean? We got bid and daughters, to the bitches and models, to the, do you know, like how they're like, we drink and we'd be popping bottles to the we'd be popping bottles to the bitches and models, to the hoes and the, like, do you know, because they get to call us that. They get to fucking call us that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I just love how dedicated she is with what she does, man. She just didn't give a crap that it was 4 a.m. Like, guys, let's keep working, man. We gotta get this shit done.
Taylor Swift, the singer, she goes to court today against a former radio DJ she says once groped her.
Swift says this picture shows the moment Mueller inappropriately grabbed her, putting his hand up her skirt.
This had happened to me. We told his boss. They did an investigation. He got fired. Then he sued me for millions of dollars. So I countersued for $1. You walk into a courtroom and then...
Hold on, I'm sorry guys, I need to hear this again. I need to hear this again.
Mueller inappropriately grabbed her, putting his hand up her skirt.
This had happened to me. We told his boss. They did an investigation. He got fired. Then he sued me for millions of dollars. So I
Okay, I mean, I hope he didn't win the case.
countersued for $1.
Jesus.
You walk into a courtroom, and then there's this person sitting in a swivel chair, staring at you like you did something to him. The first thing they say to you in court is, why didn't you scream? Why didn't you react quicker? Why didn't you stand further away from him? Then he...
Why are these media press people, like, why are they just always asking these dumb questions, man?
has a lawyer get up and just lie. There were 7 people who saw him do this, and we had a photo of it happening.
Yeah.
I was so angry. I was angry that I had to be there. I was angry that this happens to women. I was angry that people are paid to antagonize victims. I was angry that all the details had been twisted. You don't feel a sense of any victory when you win, because the process is so dehumanizing. This is with 7 witnesses in a photo. What happens when you get raped and it's your word against his?
So did he get fined? Did I miss it?
So, I just wanted to, just kind of looking back, this exact day, a year ago, I was not playing a sold-out stadium in Tampa. I was in a courtroom in Denver, Colorado. Honestly, I was there for a sexual assault case, and this day a year ago was the day that the jury sided in my favor and said that they believed me.
Let's fucking go, bro. Justice was served, man. I was like, bro, I swear to God, that motherfucker better not have won the case, man. Thank God he didn't.
I guess I just think about all the people that weren't believed and the people who haven't been believed, or the people who are afraid to speak up because they think they won't be believed. And I just wanted to say that I'm sorry to anyone who ever wasn't believed, because I don't know what turn my life would have taken if people didn't believe me when I said that something had happened to me. So
the drought was the very worst. When the flowers that we'd grown together died of thirst. It was months and months of back and forth. Hung my head as I lost the war, and the sky turned black like a perfect storm. The rain came pouring down when I was drowned, and that's when I could finally breathe. And by morning, gone was any trace of you. I think I
love it when she plays like these type of like ballad songs, man. It's so just angelic and beautiful, man, honestly.
I'm so proud. Thanks for taking this shit bag of shit they gave you. You made it into this. I'm really proud.
Man, her mom is just so wholesome, man. Her mom is just always there for her whenever Taylor needs her, man. She's always there, man. Thank God for Mama Swift, honestly. Thank God for Mama Swift.
It's okay now. I'm good.
I couldn't really stop thinking about it. And I just thought to myself, next time there is any opportunity to change anything, you had better know what you stand for and what you want to say.
The midterms in Tennessee, Senate candidate Marsha Blackburn is up in the polls.
Congratulations. I know you got a little momentum going there.
This is the third poll in a row that has shown you in the lead.
My team's really not happy with me right now. All I've talked about for the last couple of months is the election in Tennessee. It's not that I want to step into this, I can't not at this point. Like, something is different in my life, completely and unchangeably different since the sexual assault trial last year. Like, and no man in my organization or in my family will ever understand what that was like.
For 12 years, we've not got involved with politics or religion.
Yeah, but this is on the home front. And also, back in the presidential election, I was in such a horrendous place that I wasn't gonna pop my head out of the sand for anything.
Why would you? I mean, does Bob Hope do
Well,
it?
why-
Does Bing Crosby do it? Does Mick Jagger do it? Come on. No, what I'm saying right now is
First of all, these aren't your dad's celebrities and these aren't your dad's Republicans.
Imagine if we came to you and said, hey, we've got this idea that we could halve the number of people that come to you next tour.
The other thing, just from a security
So you
standpoint,
think
Taylor Swift comes out against Trump.
I don't care if they write that. I'm sad that I didn't 2 years ago, but I can't change that. I'm saying right now that this is something that I know is right, and you guys, I need to be on the right side of history. And if he doesn't win, then at least I tried.
Taylor, here's the problem.
I just want to read you what I wrote, and I'm going to try to start. I just really want you to know that this is important to me.
I
and this
totally
is something that,
agree with the issue, but let me explain to you. Yes, I've read the entire thing, and the bottom line right now, I'm terrified. I'm the guy that went out and bought armored cars.
I worry for her safety as much as anybody does, maybe more. It really is a big deal to me. She votes against fair pay for women. She votes against the reauthorization of the Violence Against Women Act, which is just basically protecting us from domestic abuse and stalking. She thinks that if you're a gay couple, or even if you look like a gay couple, you should be allowed to be kicked out of a restaurant. It's really basic human rights, and it's right and wrong at this point. And I can't see another commercial and see her disguising these policies behind the words Tennessee Christian values. Those aren't Tennessee Christian values. I live in Tennessee. I am Christian. That's not what we stand for. I need to do this. I need you to forgive me for doing it, because I'm doing it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. You should be. Ooh, I wanna do this.
Okay, so I always have to bring up everything that could go sideways, or everything that we need to expect. Number one, the president could come after you.
Yeah, fuck that, I don't care. If I get bad press for saying don't put a homophobic racist in office, then I get bad press for that. I really don't
would stand
care.
behind that 1,000 times.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think that it is so.
I love seeing this side of Taylor Swift so much, man. This is something that I've just never seen before, and it's what I'm enjoying behind the scenes, is that we're seeing this type of side of Taylor, like this Taylor behind the scenes that does not give a fuck what she thinks about politics, what other people think about her political views. She does not give a shit about that, man. I love that side of Taylor Swift.
So frilly and spineless of me to stand on stage and be like, Happy Pride Month, you guys, and then not say this when someone's literally coming for their neck.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, ladies.
God help us all.
Cheers to the resistance.
Stop it. It's gonna be okay.
Oh my God. Oh, it's so scary. This is the picture. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Taylor Swift broke her silence on politics over the weekend, publicly backing 2 Democrats in Tennessee.
Taylor Swift is taking her first political stand, backing Democrat Phil Bresden.
The superstar making it clear to her 112 million followers on Instagram and the world where she stands.
Taylor Swift's jumping into politics. What do you have to say to us? Let's say that I like Taylor's music about 25% less now, okay?
The 28-year-old pop star made her...
Wait, how am I now seeing this? I have never heard Donald Trump talk about Taylor Swift before. What the hell? I am now just seeing this. Okay.
She broke her long-standing policy of not talking her voice in a whole new way. This is so out of the norm for Taylor Swift, who until
Republicans for years have thought that Taylor Swift was a crypto conservative, and she just...
It's a risky move for an entertainer to step into politics at her age, at her stage.
Vote.org reporting more registrations in the last day since Taylor's post than in all of August.
Hey, dub for Taylor, man. Dub for Taylor.
According to Vote.org on Monday, nationwide there have been 51,308 new registrations in the past.
So proud of you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Yes.
Go, Dad! Do you think it'll... Do you think...
I think it could definitely. It's
Sure,
your first
sure.
race, so.
I really hope it actually does something. But you know what? Donald Trump likes my music 25% less.
Here's where other
I feel 200 pounds lighter. I've been feeling this way for months.
Bryce Hilton just posted, note how Republicans are attacking Taylor Swift's intelligence instead of her ideas. They don't respect women enough to debate them.
It's not true.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Stunning and sexy.
It's like a melted down disco ball.
I love it. Oh my God, you look amazing.
I am
gorgeous.
a Pop-Tart rapper.
Try this on that ear.
Yeah, she's got that, you know what, this is gonna sound really ridiculous, but I can't move past
you got
here.
You got it.
That's how this dress makes me feel. Can you breathe?
Yeah, that dress looks really tight. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really, really tight.
I can breathe. I can. Yeah. Is it easy?
I think the other one's
No. For this, and I just wanted to make a mention of the fact that this award and every single award given out tonight were voted on by the people, and you know what else is voted on by the people? Is the midterm elections on November 6th. Get out and vote. I
love you. Pre-chorus, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I need to work on my face. I look like I have a mean face sometimes when I'm not trying to. You know what I mean?
see that foreground light? Go that way.
Let me try to help you guys out.
Yeah, just have a really slappable face.
Slappable?
Yeah, you just want to be like, what are you plotting? What's she?
You know, I don't really talk about this often too, but like in this like generation, Taylor Swift has definitely had like 9 out of 10s, 10 out of 10 music videos. They have been super fun to watch, like production wise. Everything about the music videos look so insane. And like I feel like she doesn't get like a lot of credit for her music videos, but they are so fire.
What's she planning? I'm not meaning to look like that.
He looks confident and strong. It's the court. Well, yeah, well,
I'm gonna try to be more likable on the next one.
all right, perfect.
I wish I didn't feel like there's a better version of me out there. I feel that way all the time. You know what we call this? This is last rhino of the stampede up here. Just everybody else is running, limping. First to get eaten. I keep looking down because I'm afraid. And it shows. It's a lot to process because we do exist in this society where women in entertainment are discarded in an elephant graveyard by the time they're 35. Everyone's a shiny new toy for like 2 years. The female artists that I know of have reinvented themselves 20 times more than the male artists. They have to, or else you're out of a job. Constantly having to reinvent, constantly finding new facets of yourself that people find to be shiny. Be new to us, be young to us, but only in a new way and only the way we want. And reinvent yourself, but only in a way that we find to be equally comforting, but also a challenge for you. Live out a narrative that we find to be interesting enough to entertain us, but not so crazy that it makes us uncomfortable. This is probably one of my last opportunities as an artist to grasp onto that kind of success. So, I don't know, like as I'm reaching 30, I'm like, I want to work really hard while society is still tolerating me being successful.
We do have another result coming in. It's coming in from the Senate. Marsha Blackburn, we were just talking about that. Marsha Blackburn will win the Senate seat.
The Bredesen camp was very much hoping for the swift lift, as they called it, because young voter turnout spiked here by 7-fold from the previous midterm election, and yet that wasn't enough.
I guess Tay-Tay didn't have that much sway.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. She gets to be Tennessee and she's Trump in a wig. She represents no female interests. She won by being a female, applying to the kind of female males want us to be in a horrendous 1950s world. So for the next 2 years, we have to build on what started here.
The first verse, I want to be all about like hearing the news. You know, if you were like a kid who like loved Beto and thought that was the future of Texas, or you really thought Stacey Abrams was going to win and you went door to door and you were trying to make it happen and then she still gets beat.
It didn't happen, yeah.
And it just didn't happen. But it's like, statistically, you know, we have, what, 3 to 4 million people turning 18 in the next 2 years before the next one. So it's like, it's basically saying like, don't lose hope, don't get.
Yeah, your time will come if you just hang in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
called Only the Young. Play it again. Run.
Oh, nice.
That's basically saying, like, resist. If you can just shift the power in your
Is that the name of the song, Only the Young? Let me know, guys. I kind of like the beat with that.
direction by being bold enough, then it won't be like this forever. Run. Break away from this.
Yeah.
Like, you can run from fascism. Okay. I have a partial verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps me awake, the look on your face, the moment you heard the news. Frozen in time and screaming inside, you did all that you could do. The game was rigged, the ref got tricked, the wrong ones think they're right, and you were outnumbered.
Ooh.
This time.
Whoa.
But only the young, only the young, only the young, only the young can run.
Oh my gosh, she absolutely cooked with those lyrics, man. That was so dope.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Man, it's so fascinating. I just love watching her practicing her vocals in this documentary, like the routines that she has, like the hand gestures that she does while she's practicing the vocals. It's like so amazing to see.
So every day now you brace for the sound you've only heard on TV. You go to class scared, wondering where the best hiding spot would be. And the big bad man and his big bad clan, their hands are stained with red. Oh, how quickly you forget. Only the young, only the young, only the young, only the young can run, can run. So run, run, and run.
I feel really good about not feeling muzzled anymore. And it was my own doing. I needed to learn a lot before I spoke to 200 million people. But I've educated myself now, and it's time to take the masking tape off of my mouth. Like forever.
You're really major at midterms, and you're really major at midterms. Very good.
If you have anything I can help with,
I think we
please
should just
let
like
me
really
know.
keep talking about it, because like we really do need people to put the pressure on all those senators who pass the Equality Act. Or then it's like if they are forced to vote on it and then they do vote against it publicly, then it's really just then we have their numbers, right? You know, for next year.
Literally just call me for anything, because you do so many good things for people.
All right, here we go. In. Roll camera.
I want to love glitter and also stand up for the double standards that exist in our society. I want to wear pink and tell you how I feel about politics. And I don't think that those things have to cancel each other out.
How long have you been doing this?
About a year. When I realized that I really like having cute nails, but I really can't go into public.
I will die if I get a VMA.
Well,
I'll
if you
die.
win something, you're definitely first on the list.
I will lose my shit. You don't understand. This is one of my favorite manis I've ever gotten.
I appreciate it. Give me a good review on Yelp.
I will. Swift Nails is the place to go.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Fuck yeah.
And the VMA goes to Taylor Swift. You need to calm down.
At the end of this video, there was a petition, and there still is a petition. For the Equality Act, which basically just says we all deserve equal rights under the law. And I want to thank everyone who signed that petition because it now has 500,000 signatures, which is 5 times the amount that it would need to warrant a response from the White House.
You need to calm down. You're being too loud. Can you just not step on our gowns?
Yeah, I love how wholesome this moment is. I like this.
Calm down.
I'm trying to be as educated as possible on how to respect people, on how to deprogram the misogyny in my own brain. Toss it out, reject it, and resist it. Like, there is no such thing as a slut. There is no such thing as a bitch. There is no such thing as someone who's bossy. There's just a boss. We don't want to be condemned for being multifaceted. Sorry, that was a real soapbox.
No, oh
Why
my
did
God,
I say sorry? You're just...
It's because we're trained to say sorry.
Yeah, we
Since were
legitimately
born.
are. We're like, sorry, was I loud in my own house that I bought with the songs that I wrote about my own life?
Combat. I'm ready for combat. I say I don't want that. What if I do?
There's nothing that feels better than this moment.
It's out on iTunes. Oh my god.
It's all Robert, it's all this is so cool. Toast to Taylor. No one is this good and works harder. And if you're that good, usually you don't work that hard.
I love you guys all.
I know we only have 3 minutes left, but I'd rather just say this now since he just pretty much just said it, that there's no artist in the world right now that is more dedicated at what they do than Taylor Swift right now, man. As we saw like earlier too, they were up till 4 a.m. just doing music, and Taylor was getting on their asses like, guys, like, it's 4 a.m. I don't care. Let's get this shit done. I absolutely love the relationship that she has with her friends and her family that we've been seeing so far, man. Just everything they have been going through with the whole mid-election and everything. It's such a wholesome moment. I just love seeing them like just all together, interacting and stuff.
After 13 years of constantly feeling like I was misunderstood, knowing that everything that happened was all gonna turn into this moment is fucking awesome.
Right off our own, I never grew up. It's getting so old. Help me hold on to you.
You know, there's this thing people say about celebrities that they're frozen at the age they got famous. And that's kind of what happened to me. I had a lot of growing up to do, just trying to catch up to 29. Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me. Not get dead faced.
Have fun the whole time.
Yeah.
Ready to do this?
Ready. Totally ready. May 19th, 2003. Oh, I tried to practice my songs, but I completely psyched myself out and broke down crying. I don't know if I can do this. I want it so bad, but I get so scared of what might happen. Relax, I can handle it. I'm young, I'm talented, they'll see it in me. I've got to hang on.
All the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put me together again. 'Cause all of my enemies started out friends. Let me hold on to you. I've been the archer.
I want to still have a sharp pen and a thin skin and an open heart.
It keeps me awake, the look on your face, the moment you heard the news. You're screaming inside and frozen in time. You did all that you could do. The game was rigged, the ref got tricked. The wrong ones think they're right. You were outnumbered this time. But only the young, only the young, only the young, only the young can run, can run.
Wow, guys. Oh, let me continue listening to it.
So run and run and run. They aren't gonna help us. Too busy helping themselves. They aren't gonna change this. We gotta do it ourselves. They think that it's over, but it's just begun. Only one thing can save us. Only the young, only the young, only the young, only the young, only the young.
Wow. There's a lot of things I gotta say about this documentary. It's gonna be a long outro, so get ready. If you guys just want to skip the whole thing, go ahead and skip it. But there's a lot of shit I gotta say, man. First off, I just wanted to say that all the questions I have been asking you guys throughout this Taylor Swift journey have been answered. Everything I wanted to know about the whole Kanye beef, why Taylor wasn't making music for that 3-year span, certain meanings of the song, for example, like The Man. I mean, a lot of my questions have been answered, all thanks to this documentary. First off, I just want to give a round of applause for the whole production and crew team that did all this amazing work on this documentary. It was really good. Definitely provided a lot of things, a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that you would never see from like an artist. I like how we got to see so much of the human side of Taylor Swift, and that's something I've never really got to see. I don't think I've ever heard Taylor Swift's normal voice. This is the first time I'm ever like hearing her normal voice. It was just like so fascinating. It's like her normal voice is so different compared to her singing voice. It was just so cool to see. In this documentary, we got to see the real Taylor. We got to see how she interacted with her friends, her parents. Guys, I have to say, man, it was just so wholesome to see Taylor and her mother. Like every moment they shared together was like legit making me emotional, man. It was just so pure. I absolutely loved this. Such a wholesome moment between those two. And I just love how her mom is always there for her difficult times that we saw throughout the video. She was there during her whole election, during the whole mid-election crisis that was going on. She was there for so many important moments, and thank God for Mama Swift, man, because I don't know how Taylor Swift would have survived without Mama Swift, honestly. In the beginning of the documentary, they gave us a glimpse of her young career. I didn't know that she was the fastest selling female country artist ever of all time. 16 years old, 15 years old, she started making the songs. Actually, before that, I think they said that she was, 13 years old when she started writing some songs for her first ever album. She was just born to be a star, man. The fact that this young girl is writing amazing shit like this at a young age is like super rare, but she absolutely cooked. She nailed it. Tim McGraw was in there, Our Song, a lot of hits, man. And this is a 15, 14-year-old girl writing hits like this. Afterwards, we got to see she won the VMA. She won the VMA for best music video, I believe, of You Belong With Me. And of course, that is where the whole drama started with Kanye. Like I said during the reaction, it was just super childish for him to do that. He completely ruined her moment. That was just a young girl up there, winning her first ever award and a well-known celebrity like Kanye West going up there and interrupting her, he's just like a complete idiot for that, and that was just super childish, honestly. Don't get me wrong, man. There's a lot of Kanye songs I do like, but his personality is awful, man. His personality is really bad. Nowadays, he is just an idiot, and he is crazy. So I'm glad his career is low-key falling down. I'm happy about that, honestly. Afterwards, we saw a little glimpse of like the media. They kept talking shit about her. They kept talking about her body, how she looks pregnant, how Taylor Swift looks too skinny. Like, they just kept criticizing her body. It pisses me off too how you know, because as a man, like, bro, come on, man. If you're a guy out there criticizing a woman's body, saying that they look too fat, they look pregnant, bro, girls don't want to hear that from a guy. All the men here that were talking shit about her body, I promise you right now, they're probably like 50-year-old men that have never even like had a relationship. So honestly, man, those guys are just pathetic. And how she had like an eating disorder because of that, man. You know, Taylor Swift was just a young girl, you know, just rising on the top. She doesn't need to hear any of these people criticizing her body, especially when she's this young. Personally, it's just not good for your mental health, and that can just completely ruin you. But I am glad that Taylor fought through all that. I'm just glad that, you know, her body is like doing better now, honestly. Speaking of that too, I didn't know Taylor's mom had cancer. You know, cancer is a pain in the ass too. You know, my grandma had cancer, and, you know, I'm just thankful that, you know, my grandma's okay now. I'm thankful that Taylor's mom is okay now. We did have a glimpse of like, they did talk about Scooter Braun a little bit, or Scott Borchetta, about them stealing like her records. They like talked about that a little. They talked about how Kanye and Kim, they had that fake edit video of, you know, Kanye asking Taylor permission if he could call her, you know, the B word, which in reality, he never asked Taylor if he could, you know, call her that. I don't know how the media is just this dumb, and they just kept backing up Kanye, and they just did not listen to Taylor. Like, I don't know how stupid these people can be. But, you know, all this criticizing, all this shit just led up to Reputation. And I am glad Reputation came out, man, because in my personal opinion, Reputation is one of the biggest pop albums of all time. The way she cooked people in that album, just like the music in general, was just magnificent. I literally just listened to Reputation a few days ago with my boy, and that was just one of the best pop albums I've ever heard in this current generation. It was so damn good. The lyricism in that song was like on point. It was a 10 out of 10. She did mention a little bit too. We didn't really see too much of Joe in this documentary. I think the only time we got a glimpse of Joe was after the performance that she had, or after one of her rep performances. You saw her meeting up with Joe. They like shared a big hug. I think that was the only time I got a glimpse of it. But she did mention that that Joe was there for her during her most difficult times, during all that bashing that the media was doing to her. So thank God, Joe was there during those hard times. I want to talk about now about the whole election stuff, and now how that led up to, her next album, like songs with like The Man. I like how in the next album, which I believe is Lover, she pretty much Lover sums up a lot of the stuff that have been going on throughout this whole documentary. Pretty much equality, how everyone deserves equality, and how society has pretty much always been privileging men more compared to women. Pretty much in The Man, she's portraying how, society is pretty much always going to favor, males more compared to women. It's kind of like how in that Barbie movie, like there's like that double standard between men and women. And it's understandable, which is why Taylor didn't want that woman to win, because she literally said, she's literally troubled the wig, and it showed. I mean, we're in 2025 now, and the fact that people are still against equality, it just triggers me, It pisses me off how, this woman was winning this shit, and that just shows that people nowadays are just completely stupid that everyone should not have equality. But again, I'm not going to get too much of my political, beliefs, but I was with Taylor 100% on this election. Honestly, I think I touched on everything I needed to touch so far. Damn, guys, I know, I'm sorry for this long outro, man, but I just gotta get everything out of the way here, man. Yo, seeing Taylor practice, like, her rehearsals were so cool to see. Just her practicing her vocals, and, like, how she's such a good leader, too. I think it was in the recording of Me, she was telling, I forgot that singer's name, but in the recording, or the rehearsal, she was telling him, like, no, I think it sounds better if you should say it this way. I think it sounds better if you should add these words to the lyrics. I mean, Taylor was a great ass teacher, man, and I just love how dedicated she is throughout this whole thing. We saw how she was working her ass off till 4 a.m. I mean, man, I cannot imagine what Taylor like goes through every day, man. She probably just stays up all night just recording great ass music for us, and I'm like super appreciative of that, honestly. I love seeing how passionate she is with the Swifties, with the fans, how wholesome she is with the fans too. There's a lot of singers out there, a lot of celebrities out there that just act like complete shit in front of fans. I see so many people like Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez. There's so many celebrities out there that just act like complete douchebags in front of their fans. But Taylor, however, she was just super nice. I love that moment with that guy proposing to his girl, and Taylor Swift was just completely shocked. She was just like, holy shit, like, I was not expecting this. Like, I just loved seeing that. It was so wholesome. But yeah, man, this was great, guys. We did have a glimpse of the Lover album. If you guys do want me to check out the Lover album, let me know. I listened to some of the songs in there already, I believe, like The Man. I don't think I checked out the other songs yet. I think Karma was in there too. I could be wrong. But again, y'all can let me know. If you guys do want to check out the full album, let me know. Honestly, I would love to check it out. Guys, that was Miss Americana. If you enjoyed this reaction, please give it a like. And like I said earlier, if you do want to check out the full reaction for it, it'll be uploaded on my Patreon. So yes, guys, I'll see you in the next Taylor Swift video. Y'all take care.